Good evening and welcome. Sorry, bumping my mic there. Welcome to Wednesday Night Live. For those joining in for the first time, because I am seeing some new names in the stream here in the background. Welcome. I'm Leanne Winston Psychic Medium. I hope everybody's had a lovely week and staying warm. I am sitting here with my nana rug on my knees and wrapped around my feet because I was too lazy to get some nice warm socks on before coming live. So, as I said, I hope you're all keeping well, staying warm, nurturing yourselves through this energy shifts that we are experiencing. And as far as I know, there was something like 7 planets in retrograde. So you may be feeling it. You may be noticing the changes, the shift in the energy, because I know I have been feeling it as well. So once again, you'll have to excuse my tiredness. It has been a long day today. It's been a long week and it's only halfway through. So if I start talking non-English, it is certainly my tiredness. We've got a few people here coming in already. My mum is here bright and early saying hi. We have Jenny. Hey, Jenny. Neil's here. Hey, Neil. How you doing? And Neil also says, thank you for doing your live stream. It is my pleasure. I love doing these live streams and connecting with all you beautiful souls. Say, hey, Viv, how you going? Stephanie is here as well. I will come back to messages. I just want to say a quick hello to everybody. Hey, Diane, how you going, honey? I'm doing well, thank you. All right, Steve, the lovely Steve is here joining in. Thank you, Steve. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well as well. Okay, Renee is here. Hey, Renee. We have David and Pauline. Hi, how you going? Sue is here. Hey, Sue, how are you? Beautiful. If you're watching and you haven't said hello, let me know that you're here by saying hi. And we are going to do some readings tonight. I will connect with Spirit, and I will also be using Inner Soul Guidance Oracle cards. And if you want to get yourself a deck of these, they make an incredible Christmas present. Now, Christmas isn't that far away. We can post them out, so you can visit the Inner Soul Guidance .com.au website, or you can go through my website, leannewinston.com, and find the link in the toolbar above the Inner Soul side of it. So don't forget, Christmas is coming up. They are an amazing present for somebody that you just don't know what to get, or they've got everything. So they are certainly available to be posted out. Otherwise, Deb is getting around Adelaide at different markets. You can catch her there. I'm not sure if she's got anything on this weekend or what's coming up, but it certainly is on the Inner Soul Guidance website. 2nd of October, I will be in Murray Bridge doing a fair down at Sturt Reserve. You can catch myself and mum and dad there as well. I'll have them for sale. And if you're in Mount Gambier and you'd like a deck, let me know. I am in Mount Gambier on Saturday this weekend through to Monday morning, and I still do have, I think, about 6 appointments left if anybody is wanting to book a reading with me as well. So check them out, inbox me for more details, or you can certainly find for the Facebook page, there is a event page for that as well. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Tash. Steve says the veil between the worlds is very thin today. I felt my mum's perfume I smelt mum's perfume at home today. Be open to the signs, beautiful people. Exactly, well said, because there are a lot of signs happening lately, and signs come in different forms. We just need to be open and willing to receive those messages as well. So trust your instincts, trust the stuff that you are being drawn to, because you are being drawn to it for a reason. Hey, Jasmine, how you going? We've got a scammer there in the background. People, please do not click on their message or reply to them. If you're going to do anything, click on the 3 dots beside that message, report it to Facebook as a scam or a spam person, fake person, and block it so that way you can't see it. If Roz comes in, she will definitely, hey Donna, Roz will definitely jump on that shortly. If she jumps in. If not, I will take care of her after the show. Hey Tash, how you going, honey? And Jessica is also here as well. Beautiful. All right. Donna, I think I said hi to you. I can't remember if I said that post before I started or not, honey. So I will do readings tonight. Please keep it to direct questions, or if you would like a card, hashtag card, and I will pull you one of my cards out of our Deb's My deck that we did publish last year, I think it was. Yeah, it's been over a year. Wow. That's far out. That's gone quick. All right. And like I said, if you ask a question and it's spiritual based and it's a general question, I'm going to pull you a card because I want to try and get to as many of you as possible today as well. If you are interested in becoming a member, a yearly member, the link, I knew I was going to do the wrong side there. Above me, leannewinston.com/become/a/member. Check that out, and you can become a yearly member. Some of the members will come up through the shows through the week, and being a part of the membership, the inner circle, you actually get access to come up and ask me questions on Wednesday. I can see Nicole's trying to get in, but her camera's not working. So when she's got that sorted, I will bring her up. She'll get to ask her question or say hello. Whoops, she's just dropped out again. And on top of the membership, you get weekly blog videos with card readings in it, with guidance. You get meditations. You get access to free work, like some workshops in there that would normally cost people money. There's about $6,000 worth of stuff each year that you can access there as well. So while Nicole's got her camera working, so let's bring her up and say hello. Hey, hon, how you going?
I was having problems.
Yeah, it was. I can sort of see that.
How are you?
I'm just trying to get the good. I'm just trying to get the two of us on together, which doesn't seem to be wanting to work. Let's try that one. There we go. Got the right button today. I'm doing well. How are you?
Yeah, good. I just said to my husband, I miss Leanne. I need to get on. I haven't been on for a while.
Oh, time flies though, doesn't it? A month goes by and it's, I was thinking today it's getting so close to Christmas. I haven't even started thinking about, what to get anybody or what we're doing type of thing. So
My daughter said, what is it, 12 weeks or 13 weeks? I'm like, yeah, getting
oh
reminded.
my God. I love it. We've got a couple of birthdays to go. Well, about 3 birthdays to go before then. So, 4 birthdays before then. So, get them over and done with, and then I can focus on that side of it. Whoops, my camera has just moved. Helps if I go the right way. So, did you have a question, honey, you'd like to ask?
Oh, look, I haven't been feeling right lately. So,
Yep.
I don't know if it's my energy or what's going on, but I'm just feeling really blur,
Yeah. Exhausted, flat, tired, achy, all that above stuff.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
doesn't surprise me with the universal stuff. And I think I was actually thinking about this a couple of days ago because I'm noticing in my body there's a lot of body aches and pains, which yes, I get a lot of pain with my chronic pain and stuff, but this is a different sort of pain. And I don't know if it's the universe is just saying, hey, okay, we've got to step back, we've got to nurture ourselves. Or the other thing that comes to me is this big shift that we're going through at the moment is having that energetic effect on us in that way as well with that. So I'm not getting warning bells. I'm just getting the reference to it's about going with the flow and allowing this energy to take its course and shift what it needs to. Spirit just said we need to surrender to this. So to me, I want to say this feels like it's something massive that is moving through that is really forcing us to surrender with that sort of side of it. So, I want to say sleep when you need to sleep, when you can sleep. So I think it's hard when you're working a family.
So tired.
Yep. Yeah. You finding you get out of bed and you're tired in the morning?
I'm tired all the time.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. I was only up half an hour this morning. I sat on the lounge to have my breakfast next to my husband. I said to him, I'm ready to go back to bed. And I didn't get out of bed until like 10 o'clock in the morning anyway. And I'd got a good 11 hours sleep sort of thing. So
I've been having a regular healing, and she said that, that's part of it.
Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but I'm also noticing the weird dreams. Like I know I'm dreaming, but not exactly sure what it is, or when I do remember, it's like
you in my head right now. That's funny.
Yeah, I think we're feeling the same stuff, honey.
Oh my God.
But it's really weird because like one of the weird dreams that I do remember, without going into detail about it, I'm thinking, why am I dreaming that about my husband? It's not true. Like it's so far-fetched and ridiculous. But then somebody had a conversation with me later that day and I went, that kind of fits with what I was dreaming, but I was seeing my husband in the dream, not this other person, sort of thing. And I'm thinking, well,
stop it. This is the dream I had 3 weeks ago. No. Oh my God.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's really crazy. And this is
my husband was having an affair.
Yeah.
And then I bumped into this lady, long story. And then today her husband is having an affair. And I said, can I just see a photo? Because she was trying to find this photo of this chick. So today I just said, can you just show me a photo? And I went, oh my God, she was in my dream. It was her.
Oh no.
So even though it was my husband having the affair, it wasn't really. It was, oh my God.
And that's the thing. It's like they're using our loved ones that we can connect with in those dreams, but the information isn't about us. And because when I had that conversation last night, because I'm thinking, Leanne, why are you dreaming this? This is shit. This is just so far out. There's no way. Like I knew in myself there was just no way with what was coming through was right, sort of thing. But the moment that person said something to me yesterday, I went, that dream wasn't about my husband. It was about this situation, sort of thing. And I'm just like, seriously, what are you doing to us?
This is what I've been having dreams for years, and that's what Mark said. If we ever have a divorce, it'll be over your dreams. So I wake up in the morning and I just want to kill.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? And that's the thing, our dreams feel so real. And the thing is, though, we're taking in a lot of information on that soul deep level sort of thing. So, I've learned over time not to fight the dreams, to go with the flow and allow it to take its course and see what comes from it, sort of thing, without trying to get too much in your own head. I know that's hard sometimes in that way. But so we're getting a few people in the comments saying, yes, weird dreams. Sarah's saying yes. Michaela's saying yes. I've lost my button to bring the comments up. So I honestly feel a lot of this is very much to do with the universal energy and the shifts that we're going on. But in saying, my mum says, oh no, not the weird dreams. Thanks, Mum. I think with what's going on in the universal energy and the shifts that we're going through is massive stuff, but it is positive stuff. So just try to go with the flow. And I'm even myself with the way my body is aching and the head fog at the moment, sort of thing. Like apparently I'm asking questions and then 5 minutes later I'm asking the same question. And I'm like, well, I don't remember asking the question, but did you answer it?
I think I've got dementia.
Yeah, well, that's what it's starting to feel like, sort of thing. And I figured, I started to think, well, okay, first of all, is it tiredness? Is it stress with everything going on, sort of thing? Is it maybe because I had a sleep apnea test on a few years ago and they said, yes, you've got sleep apnea. I'm thinking, well, is that getting worse and I need to have a machine? And it's like, I'm asking my husband all these questions and he's going, well, no more than normal, sort of thing. So
when you're having a conversation with someone, do you feel like you're not really there sometimes?
Sometimes, yeah. Especially when I'm tired. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's the thing. Like my husband and my daughter are saying, you just asked me that question 5 minutes ago. And I'm going, well, I don't remember asking you that question. But second of all, or most of all, did you actually answer me? Because I don't remember you answering me either.
Oh,
Sort of thing. I don't know if we're just on this different dimension at the moment, sort of thing. It's really weird. Steve's saying random body aches and the need to sleep to reset. The momentum is happening so much for so many people right now, Leanne. Yeah, so that kind of what we're both experiencing kind of makes sense, like with what Steve's saying and others there in the background that are sort of making, the weird dreams, the aches and stuff like that. So I haven't actually looked at Elizabeth Prue's page lately to see
yeah,
what
it's
actually is
nice.
going on that
Yeah.
thing. So I must go back and have a look because I know we're going through major shifts. Probably not so much this week, but the last 2 weeks before that, I found myself doing a lot of reflection sort of thing, looking at the journey that I'd traveled, what had been coming up and stuff like that. So I think that is very much a big part of what's going on at the moment. But in saying that, I feel like there's magic at work in the background. It's just got to hit that forefront. It's like, I've got goosebumps about that. The excitement's building. We're ready for it.
You know, I'm excited about because I feel like I'm on the path now. I've opened up, haven't I? And
Yeah,
I am. I'm feeling
definitely. Yeah. It's like a whole different world, isn't it?
it.
It's like you've just opened up this massive big doorway and there's so much to absorb and it's just a whole different level.
And
It's
it's nice to
amazing.
talk to someone that understands.
Yeah, yeah. Over the years, like doing my study with Lisa Williams and different people like that, you go and sit in their courses, and whether you're there for 5 days or a day or 2 days or whatever it would be, even Tony Stockwell, you walk out of their classes, and it's just like this whole shift. You're vibrating on a different level, and it's like, oh my God, this is just another step of life sort of thing, and the excitement that comes with it, the gratitude is incredible that you feel with it. So go with it, sit in that energy as much as you possibly can, because that's where you find balance
Well, the
sort
problem
of
that
thing.
I've got, I think working in a hospital, you've got lots of energy.
Yep, definitely. And you
I know
can't get away from it.
nah, and the lady that does my healing, she said hospitals are the worst place to be at,
Yeah,
and I work
yeah,
there.
yeah.
It's so bad at the moment, Leanne, and I know I keep on
Mm.
asking this question, but I don't know what to do. I don't like. I love my job.
Yeah. I get stick with it because change is coming, sort of thing. But to me, I get the feeling it needs to be change on a whole different level, not just like your department. It's all over the system, sort of thing, with that side of it. So, and I agree with you. Like, we're down at the hospital every 2 weeks for chemo, and we're there 3, 4, 5, 6 hours sometimes. And as much as I protect my energy when I go into there, knowing that the energy of the hospitals, and I love the Royal Adelaide, it's got a good feel to it, but I come out feeling so tired, flat, and exhausted,
Right.
sort of thing. And I'm not the one sitting there having treatment, sort of thing. And it's like, okay, well, I'm just sitting there making conversation, talking to nurses, doing whatever you need to do. But it drains you so much. It's
You feel
incredible.
dizzy because that's how I used to get.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I get to the stage by, I could be 5 minutes out from Mount Barker, and it's just like, I'm so tired, I can't keep my eyes open. But it's not like I've done anything to make me tired. It's that energy exhaustion sort of thing. And it's got to the stage now, and I think Tara has the same thing. She sees the hospital in a distance, her body reacts to it. And I think I do the same thing energetically as well with that. So, and that's just something we need to learn how to balance, how to protect our energy.
I'm
And like you
trying.
said, so much going on at the moment. It's a whole different level sort of thing. So all we
So
can
when
do
do you
is do the best we
when do you
can.
sorry, when do you see this coming down? Before Christmas? The
Energy
hospital?
wise, yeah, definitely. My feeling.
For
Sorry,
the
huh?
hospital, for my job.
Oh, yep. I feel shifts are going to happen in October. So to me, that's going to be I want to say one thing is going to trigger everything else. So to me, it's a feeling come October, that's going to kickstart that shift that is going to continue in. So by come Christmas time, mid-December, late December, it's that feeling things are going to be so much more settled, but people are looking at different directions. So to me, things will change, procedures will change, sort of thing. Routines will change.
People are quitting every 5 minutes.
Yeah. And is that from the demand, the pressure of it all? I don't want to say the pressure of work. I actually feel it's energetic pressure. Their work life, their private life, the whole lot.
Yeah, I don't really want to say too much in case there's.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fine. But to me, it's a feeling it's not just in people's work, in the profession. It's right across the board, personally, emotionally, mentally,
I think it's just
physically.
bad, maybe choices and decisions from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just a major shift. This shift that's been pushed through energetically, when you look at it on that level, it is massive. Sort of thing. So, a lot of this stuff has got to happen to bring that change in. And some people may look at it and think it's not positive to start with, but it's clearing out the clutter. It's clearing out the old structures, the old ways, sort of thing. We need to go with the flow more. Trust and surrender. That's huge.
Yeah, but so
Trust
just
and surrender.
hang in there, you reckon?
Yeah, hang in there, breathe through it, nurture yourself through it. And the funny thing is, like, so many people are going through so much different stuff. And it really is about nurturing us, going back within, bringing that balance back within ourselves, actually listening to ourselves and taking note of what our heart desires, what our passions are, what it is that we are needing to do. And the more we start to focus on that stuff is very much where the change that's going to happen. Somebody is asking, Jeanette's asking, do you think Harry will leave me? I actually do see that happening eventually, but not yet for a while. I think family ties will get the better of that relationship in a few years' time.
Yeah. I'm sick of reading it and seeing it.
I actually wake up to the news, and mind you, it was the 10 o'clock news this morning, and hubby was laying there awake because he got home late last night from work. And as the music starts on the radio, I feel like I'm off center. There we go. I actually said out loud, please do not let this news be anything to do with the Queen or the King. Just whatever needs to come out will come out. Just not talk about them. And it was the first one I'd actually heard that didn't even mention them. And I, thank God, just let them be at peace.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's time for them to have peace. Let them mourn in privacy, sort of thing. So, yeah, beautiful. Hang in there, hun. Ground yourself. Go back to your basics. Do the breath work, meditations, up your protection.
Thank you. And just on, I don't know, I don't want to take up anyone else's time, but just my mum, me and my mum.
Yeah. All right. Bouncing off of each other a bit at the moment.
No, I've just had to cut cords, so I can't
Yeah.
do it anymore.
Yeah. And that's the thing. So many people have had to make decisions like that in this last 12 months because I've been pushed to that breaking point with that. So I get you've done the right thing. You've done everything you can to try to mend that bridge, so to speak, fix the issues. But I just get that not your issues to take on. So, yeah, she'll come around. She needs to work it out for herself, though. And it's going to take her quite a long time to do that. Yeah. To me, I feel her issues go back into her childhood. So whether it's more around conditioning, upbringing, belief systems, that type of thing, I just feel it's stuff that's been underlying for quite a many years.
Okay.
So
not her husband. You don't think her husband's got anything to do with it?
I'm actually drawn, and I know her husband is different to your dad in that sense, but I'm actually drawn to look at how things were triggered around the time of your dad's passing with her. So what would you say the difference was in her around the time your dad passed?
You're good. You're so good.
Because I get it comes back to that from the, like things years ago, but that was the trigger.
She's
sort
still
of thing. So
she's jealous. She's jealous of my sister.
yeah, yeah. So, and you know what? Jealousy is a curse. It
It's
doesn't
so
matter
sad.
what you
It's not our
do.
fault, but it's not our
Yeah.
fault.
No, that's it. Exactly. Mirror it back, sort of thing. Don't take it on. Give her, I like to say, a dose of her own medicine by sending it back to her, sort of thing. It's not your energy to carry, it's her issues, and she needs to sort that
No.
out.
And I've been doing that, but there's only so much. It just upsets you.
Yeah. Oh, it does. And that's the thing, because you're like me, you've got such a big heart. You try to do the right things by everybody. And when you get treated like that and it's thrown back at you, that stuff comes back to bite you on the bum, it really does hurt, sort of thing. So, it's hard, but we do need to learn how to disconnect from those energies and not take it on like it's ours.
Oh, but it's just hard when, it's your mum and then you want them to have
Yeah.
that relationship with your kids and yeah.
That's it. Yeah. And that's the thing. I'm the same with my brother and his family. It's like, as much as you try to help them out over the years and everything you do, they just throw it back at you. And, you get to the point where I think I still get a little bit mad with certain things they do, sort of thing, even though it's not directly hurting me, but it's hurting people I love, sort of thing. But, that's theirs. Their crap.
know.
What was it? Mandy says their circus, their monkey. Their monkey, their circus, or something like that.
Yeah, but then people say you only have one mum and that's what you have in the back of your head.
Yeah, that's hard. But would I be right in saying you were more the mum? She was more the daughter when you look at your relationship on the energy level. Yeah, that's it, exactly. So, she was put in front of you for a reason. I always say look at the lessons in that stuff and what you get out of it, but also find peace that that's her way, her doing. You can't change it, and it's not yours to change. She's the one that needs to live with it and be at peace for the way things are. And sometimes, and I want to say the word narcissistic comes to mind. Narcissistic people don't learn very easily. So, okay. All right, honey. We're wishing you all the best. It was good to see you. So, yeah, you take care and all the best with work and stuff.
All right, thanks, love. All right, bye.
You're welcome. Bye, honey.
Bye.
And that's the thing, energy is huge in everybody's lives, and we are really affected with the day-to-day stuff. So I always say to people, take note of what you're feeling. Elizabeth Peru, I don't get any kickbacks from her or anything from acknowledging her. Her page is a wonderful page to go through. You don't necessarily have to join her subscription, but her daily posts are enough to let you know what's going on in the energetic side of things universally and how it has the effect on us as well. Jody says, well, I passed my exam in December. I got a very straight yes with that, honey. I do feel you put a lot of pressure on yourself as well. All right. We have Rachel coming in from Ireland. How you going, honey? And God bless you too. I will get to cards very soon. And Jennifer is saying hi. We also have Alison joining in as well. And Joanne is here. Hey, hun, how you going? We all worry about everyone else instead of ourselves at times. That is so true, honey. And Lee is just saying, hi, Leanne, anything for me, please? Just a reminder for those that would like to connect with Spirit, direct questions, please. And for those that would like a card, #card, and I will pull you one from my deck of Inner Soul Guidance cards. If it's a general question or too general for my liking tonight, because I am a bit tired, I will certainly pull you a card as well. Steve says, yep, Lizzie P spoke about you in the tip off last week. Guessing you're talking about the energy, honey, and how all that is sitting at the moment. Stefan says, Leanne, any messages from my husband? He passed 5 months ago. My heart goes out to you, Hannah, and My heart actually feels heavy with your energy. So whether that is the way that you have been feeling more so lately, since his passing, and I feel like you felt it just before his passing as well, with that. Okay, I do feel he's very much at peace. Um, I don't feel he was big on communication sort of thing. So whether he kept things close to the heart or didn't sort of communicate words as much, but I also feel you had a very strong connection in knowing what each other was thinking and stuff as well with that. You feel his energy around you, honey, and I know that the grief blocks that at times. Excuse me. What was the cough, the funny throat for him? All of a sudden, I feel like I'm taking on a bit of a cough. So I don't know if he had a little bit of a cough prior to his passing, or there's something significant with needing to clear the throat, the cough sort of side of it. I keep explaining with my hands with his energy. So I don't know if he liked to talk with his hands or used his hands a lot with that. But like I said, you're feeling his energy. Please trust in that. Please find peace in him being at peace is the reference I get, because like I said, I'm feeling your heartache, your heartbroken is the word I'm getting with that. So much love to you and healing hugs as well. All right. Jasmine says, I recently lost a loved one. Do you have any messages? Do you have any messages for me or the family, please? I actually feel there's a few questions being left without answers after your loved one's passing with that, okay? I want to say she with that. So to me, I feel like I've got more of a female or feminine energy in that way as well with that, okay? Time will heal, time will heal all wounds. So I'm not sure what that means to you. I'm not sure if there's a song with that title or that verse in it, but I just get somebody would say those words, time will heal all wounds with that, okay? But I just feel there's a lot of love, there's a lot of gratitude that comes through from the other side. So Jasmine, much love to you and your family as well. All right, let's bring the lovely Dee up and say hello. She's another one of our Inner Circle members. How you going, honey?
I'm going good.
That's good. How's your week been?
I have 2 extra children with me.
Yep, keeping
I've
you
had them
busy?
for a week and a half, so we all got sick.
Oh,
As
no. Is
usual,
this still
school holiday.
holidays up there?
I know, school holidays, so you got to get sick.
Yeah.
Can't have a school holidays without getting sick.
Oh,
So that's
bugger.
normal. Yeah,
Yeah.
normal
Yeah,
though.
we expect it. Put it in the
Yeah,
calendar. It's
I know. I
coming.
should mark up
Up the
school
vitamins.
holidays, antibiotics,
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
So
I think we've got a school holidays here in another week or so, I think. My kids are
we're
too old for
halfway
school
through on
holidays.
Friday.
Oh, wow. So you're ahead of us sort
Yeah,
of
so
thing. So, yeah.
yeah.
Besides that, you're doing well?
Yeah, just a bit churned up. Like, I've got a decision to speak up, but if
Yep.
I do, it could bite me in the ass. Oh, sorry, bum.
You can say ass. I say much worse.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah. And what's your gut feeling saying? Because I get you already know the answer to what you need to do.
My gut is no matter which way it goes, it's going to bite me.
Okay.
But I
So
have,
don't take the easy track, take the right track is the reference I get with that.
yeah,
So it's going to be the harder pathway, but it will have the best results is the reference I get. And to me, Bum's pushing you to do it. It's like it can't be left any longer is the reference I get with that too.
that's what I feel.
So
And we finally got someone who's listening
yeah.
and that
Look at the
can help.
timing of all this. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Um,
I just get look at the timing, look at the way it's all come together.
yeah. It's more responsibility for us because I don't want to go into it because
Yeah, fair enough.
it gets watched.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just no matter which
You
way
know,
I
and it's
take,
been
someone's
coming
going
for
to
a
get hurt.
while.
It
Yeah.
has.
Yeah.
It has. A
It's
long while.
it's who you've got to keep in mind having the best results for.
Yes.
Okay. And that's what the bigger picture is. That's what matters the most.
Yes.
Okay. you know in your heart of hearts what you need to do. And like I said,
I
it's not
know.
the easy pathway, but it's also the timing of it is important too.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's bloody energy at the moment.
I know. It's like, oh, shit.
Yeah. To me, honestly, like a couple of nights ago, I just threw my arms in the air and said, I've had enough. I'm over it all. I'm doing me. Bugger everything else. Sort
I
of thing. It's
know.
that sort of energy. Yeah.
And
We can't.
when you were talking before to the previous lady, can't remember her name.
Yeah.
That's how
Nicole.
dumb I am lately. I don't.
You're not dumb, honey.
Look, I'm like you. I'll ask the question. 5
Yeah.
minutes later, I'll ask again.
Yeah.
And then I had 3 conversations today, and I just said to Bryce, one of them told me a conversation,
Yeah.
and then things have come up on my Facebook, and I've gone, well, that tied in. And I'm
Mm.
like, you idiot. That happened 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. And that's the thing, is like I was saying to Nicole with these dreams, like, the dream was so out of whack, it didn't make sense for the person that was in it,
Mm.
but then made sense to the conversation that happened later in the day for somebody else that wasn't even related to the dream.
Yeah, I have
So,
vivid dreams, and I've got to come out of it and go, well, hang on a minute, that person died, so it can't be real. Like, I've had a dream about my rings that they're coming off, and I'm like, someone's going to take them, like my brother. And I'm like, that's not going to happen.
yeah.
I'm like, what
And
the
that's
hell?
so, that is it that you need to be more aware of the rings? Do you need to be more careful, sort of where they're placed or what's going on with them, sort of thing? So,
Yeah, my hand's been swelling since I've been on the sleep apnea machine.
Yeah.
And they swell it when I get up in the morning, they're swollen. And I keep
Yeah.
having this thing in my mind, oh, God, what if I could get them cut off? These are my mum's wedding ring and I think my dad's, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
You know,
So maybe take them off now before that happens. The fact that you're being drawn to them and there's that fear with it, I'd
yeah,
say that's your intuition saying, hey, look at this,
but I
sort of
can't
thing.
take it off because it's my mum's wedding ring and it's like, for the life of me, I can't take it off. But by
What
9
a
o'clock in the morning, they're back to normal.
Yeah,
It's like,
crazy,
"Hmm,
isn't it? What about putting them on a chain around your neck so they're still with you, close to your heart?
I'm too scared I'm going to lose them. I thought about that,
Yeah,
but I've
the
got a
fear.
cross on my thing and everyone keeps saying to me, oh, you've got your faith close to you. And I'm like, I'm not
Yeah,
religious, but I won't take my cross off.
yeah,
I don't take
yeah,
these rings off. My mum, when she was alive, offered to buy me jewellery, offered to buy me a new necklace, offered to buy me a ring.
yeah,
I wear the same rings, the same necklace, and I never take them off.
yeah. So
Never.
it just doesn't feel right. So my wedding rings, anytime I take them off is if I'm going in for surgery. I shower, I
Yeah.
swim, I garden, or whatever I do with them on. They're scratched, but
Yeah,
so be
even
it.
the rings that I got inherited that I said to Mum, I'd love that.
Yeah,
They're in the jewellery box. I don't touch them.
yeah. It's
It's
crazy, isn't
like,
it?
yeah, but just weird dreams. Like last night I dreamt about snakes and I'm like, what the hell? Whether
Well,
that
I
means
think
I've
the
got to watch my back
spiritual
or
well, no, you think about it, snakes shed their skin, new beginnings,
yeah.
leaving the outer shell behind for new beginnings, new things happening.
Oh, because I see snakes as watch your back. There's someone not quite being honest,
Yep,
and a
we'll
lot
trust
of
that.
things tonight have come to light.
Yeah, yeah. I always say trust your gut instincts.
Yeah.
Steve says put the rings in a safe deposit bank at the bank. Can't get much safer than that.
No,
No,
my
my
luck, the
luck, the
bank could
bank could
blow
get
up.
robbed.
It would be the only
Oh
bank that blew
goodness.
up.
That could
But
be
yeah,
fun, couldn't it?
my gut's telling me what I need to do, but I just
Yeah, and it's trusting and listening, surrendering to it, sort of thing. So,
yeah.
for me, I keep getting things put in front of me lately, and I think, oh, okay, what's this about? And within a couple of hours, it becomes clearer in that
It's sort
way.
of like,
So,
though, if you say your truth or speak your truth, as they say,
yeah,
if anyone involved in speaking your truth is hurt, you know you're going to be affected by it because you've hurt that person. And
yeah.
I think, oh, but
But sometimes that person needs to hear that stuff, if it hurts or not, to be
yeah,
able
or
to
sometimes
move
you've got to
forward
hurt
to
that
heal.
person in order to protect someone else. And it's
Yeah,
like,
that's it.
oh,
Can I just say to everybody out there, there is somebody in the comments, and Roz is probably on top of it already, just thanking you for your comment. They have absolutely nothing to do with me. They are scammers, so please don't send them friends requests. Report them to Facebook. They're dickheads. They can piss off. There we go. I
yep,
said it.
agree.
We'll leave it at that. So
Yep,
we've
they're
got a
on there.
few coming through. There's about 3 different names there at the moment. So I
Yeah,
was
I get
very
them
nice. I
after.
didn't use the F word, the
Yep.
male stuff. Oh, I'll tell you what, I said to my husband the other day, he said something about he's getting these junk emails, sort of spam emails. And I
Yeah.
said, yeah, I'm getting eHarmony twice a day, every day of the week. And I've never ever been on the site. So I don't know how they've got my email address or anything like that. So, and I just can't seem to block them. It's weird.
Yeah, I've got a
It's
dating site, but it's stopped now. I had it for about 3 years telling me they love my profile, and I'm like, hello?
I
Like,
had one guy
oh,
today inbox me offering me 3,000 euros to have a relationship, a non-sexual relationship. He just wants to talk, and he'll pay me that, and he'll be my sugar daddy for each week.
oh,
And I'm like, you're an idiot, bugger off.
hey.
I'm like, you're not even in Australia. So when you talk euros, is that Europe? I
Oh, I
guess.
know. It's like, yeah, okay. Although I'd love
Yeah.
to be one of those voices. Hi. In the lift.
I do that occasionally in the hospital lift. We get in and go, second floor, Manchester, whatever it is.
I
Well,
don't. I
I
get
just
in
get
and I
in
go,
funny moods
going
when I get to the
down.
lift. You do that so well.
I know. And then my girls say, you're embarrassing. And I'm
Oh,
like,
hey, you got to have a bit of fun with it, don't you?
I know. I think, yeah.
Yeah,
So that's all I wanted to know tonight. And I think
beautiful.
that I
Yeah,
can feel my mum there.
yeah,
I
she's definitely
can,
there around this, well
yeah,
and truly. So
yeah,
trust that, trust your gut instincts. I get taking the easy way road is not the best way. It's going to be the harder journey, but it's going to have the best results in the long run. And that's what it's about, is the bigger picture.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All
Thank
right,
you.
honey. You're very
Okay.
welcome. You take care. Good to
Yep.
see you.
You too. Good night.
Good night. Bye. And there's the thing, I think this energy is testing us a bit lately as well. And it says, I got a request to go into a business with oil drilling firm. Oh, cool. Hey, isn't that worth a lot of money? Do these people think we're idiots? That's what I want to know. And it's just like, I just laugh at him a lot lately. And that I did see you asked, I'm just going back past all those spammers to find your question. Saying, hi, Leanne, hope you are well. I would love a card, please, if you have time. Certainly, honey. And the card just jumped out, and it's the lock and the key. Maybe you need to unlock that oil well. No, seriously. All right. So this is very much more about releasing your fears, unlocking your inner power and your strength. So what is it that's coming up for you at the moment, honey, that just seems to be holding you back a little bit? Okay. So whether you're a little bit hesitant or you're just sort of sitting and pondering a little bit more on decisions to be made at the moment, I get the reference to now is the time to release, unlock that energy and release it and let it flow in that way. So big hugs to you, hum. All right, and Nolene's also asking for a card, so let's do her. Pardon me, what is it with the male in your picture, honey? I keep getting indigestion the moment that picture came up on my screen. So whether the male there has sorry, I'm looking in the corner because that's where the picture is, had or has had indigestion, stomach issues, I'm very much drawn to that energy. Okay. So the card that has come up for you is the emotions card. And now this is really much about acknowledging those emotions that are coming up. Acknowledge your feelings while being present in this moment. So to me, it's the feeling like now is the time to deal with these emotions that are coming up. But this isn't the first time these emotions have come up for you. I do feel it's kind of like it's on repeat a little bit at the moment as well for you. So just acknowledging them, do the reflection and let it go. All right. Like I said before, there is a lot of interesting energy going on at the moment, and a lot of people are feeling stuff. So you may be noticing it as well. All right, let's grab somebody else. Hey, Roz, I didn't get a chance to say hi. I put your comment up on the screen. I hope you're doing well. Roz and I are heading to Mount Gambier on Saturday. Just after lunch, we'll get to Mount Gambier. So certainly, if you are in that area or know people in that area, let them know we're coming. I know I've still got some bookings. I'm not sure about Roz. Just check out our links within the event page on Roz's page and my page, and certainly make an appointment. We have so many people that reach out to us after we've left and got home saying they wanted a reading and have missed us. So don't run that chance this time. Okay. Sophie says, oh, beautiful messages. Thank you, honey. I much appreciate it. Renee says, thanks for going live. Would love to know when I will fall pregnant. Thank you, love and light. I actually see the number 9 around that, honey. Now, I know we're in the 9th month now, but I do feel like I've got the 9 could be 9 days, 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months. I don't feel like it's 9 months. I do feel pregnancy is in this next 4 or 5 months with that sort of side of it, but the 9 is going to be very significant around the timing of the pregnancy as well. So take note on when they say you conceived. All right. Nolene, I get no straight away with that. Your dad is not angry with you. Okay. Ireland. Beautiful. Rachel's coming in from Ireland. Let's do a card for you, hun. I was drawn more to the card side of stuff. And this card actually stuck up and I had to pull it out from the middle of the deck instead of taking it from the top of the card. This is the unicorn card, okay? And I laughed because I felt like there was magic happening around it. Trust in the process. Trust yourself, transitioning. Energy, enjoy the change and feel the magic, all right? So magic is happening. You're doing the hard work. Allow this energy to flow through and don't fight it, okay? When you surrender, you find peace in that and bring balance into it. This is where the magic's going to fall into place for a lot of people when we stop trying to control it and fight it. Just stay true to ourselves, okay? Let's bring the lovely Jen up and say hello to her as well. All right. How you going, honey?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
That's good. Good, thank you. You keeping warm?
Yeah, well, I'm in Vegas, so much warmer than in Adelaide. Yes, although it's just started raining here. So, yeah, but it's been quite nice and warm up here.
Yeah, beautiful. So what are you doing up there? Work stuff?
No, I'm actually house sitting. I've come a long way to house sit and cat sit. A friend of mine that I know from Adelaide, she lives up here now, and she needed somebody to look after her cats for her while she went back to Adelaide. And I was like, well, yeah, work will let me work up there. We've got an office up here as well, so it's like what I did in Broome. Like, it's just my way of getting away without actually taking a holiday.
Yeah.
So
I love it. Oh, that's a great idea. You know, change of scenery is as good as a holiday as well.
100%. Yeah.
So
and I've
refresh, recharge.
And I've learned now, like, not today. I was going to do it today, but it ended up raining. But to find like nice places to go work from. So like, there's a particular pub that's out right by the river. So I'm like, this is a great place to work, and
Perfect.
so do the morning in the office or from
Yeah.
home, and then spend the afternoon in a really nice location, and it's
Yeah.
really nice.
I love it. Nice cup of tea or a glass of wine.
Yeah, or
Coffee.
whiskey. Yeah, I've actually just come
Yeah.
back from a date.
Oh, lovely.
And I mean, it's still pretty early, and there's a whiskey bar that I want to check out down the road, but it's just started
Yeah.
raining again. So I'm just like, I'm already dressed. Do I go down? Because I'd just be going down by
Why not?
myself. Like, well,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
I get you, though.
We'll see.
Is there an umbrella there somewhere?
There is an umbrella that I've already stolen. Yeah, look,
Beautiful.
it's only down the road, and it looks like it's a pretty
Yeah.
nice one, so I might just have one cheeky one and then sneak back in.
Yeah, I do it. So
Yeah.
I feel like you got to do it strongly in that
Yeah.
sense. So,
I mean, look, what's the
yeah.
alternative? Going to bed. So
Exactly. Well, that's where I'm heading next. We've got an early trip to Adelaide tomorrow. So
yes, and
need
then
my
traveling to
sleep.
Mount Gambier soon. All sorts. Travel really
Yes.
is tiring.
Oh,
So
that's the thing. Sitting and doing nothing is more tiring than running a marathon, I'm sure. I'm not
yeah,
going to run a marathon anytime soon.
me neither. Me neither.
Those days are truly gone if they were ever there, but still. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to a trip away. It's funny because it's sort of torn. It's like I love doing these trips. I love connecting with people, and Roz and I always have a good laugh and have fun. But at the same time, I miss my bed, my own comforts.
Yes.
Sort of
I'm
thing. It's
sleeping
like,
on a fold-out bed.
yeah.
It is not ideal. It is look, I think I'm a bit past the age where I can sleep on a fold-out bed and be completely fine.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to going home, but this has been a nice way to get away without getting away.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. I reckon it's stuff we should do regularly.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how's your
I
week
don't know
been?
yeah, not too bad. I haven't been to the hospital yet this week until tomorrow morning, so that's good. Last week we were at the hospital for different things, I think 4 days out of 5 last
Wow.
week. So I was looking forward not to being the chauffeur and the company down there sort of thing. So, but it hasn't been too bad. I've just committed to running Colonnade's Christmas party at Christmas fair.
Yes, I did see that. I saw that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm sort of sending out emails and stuff to stallholders and that. So it's good to have something else to sort of focus on in that sense. That I can just sort of pop in on the computer, send check the emails, answer the questions and stuff like that. So it's been nice to do that and a bit of housework done. I must have had some energy this week, I think. Somewhere along the lines for a short period of time. But no, it's been good. So can't believe it's nearly the weekend again.
I can't wait. I was meant to be going to the Sunshine Coast tomorrow because we've got the day off. But because the weather is so bad, it's not so much going to be the Sunshine Coast. So I'm like, well, I might wait until the weekend to do that. But then that means I don't have much to do tomorrow. But I have put myself into a very fancy dinner tomorrow night. So I'm looking forward to that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You'll get a massage or something somewhere close.
Yeah, I should.
Relax.
I'm very much overdue for a massage. So yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Yes, I've been giving my massage chair a bit of a workout the last few days.
Gosh, I'd be living in that thing.
It's very tempting. And yesterday I said I'd spent most of the day in my pajamas. I did a bit of work, but I climbed into the massage chair and I remember doing the first 15 minutes and that stopping, and I set it going for another 15. I don't remember it stopping, but all of a sudden there was this noise and it woke me up. So I think I must have dozed off in it because I put the heat on as well. So once I'm hot, I get warm.
You get like cozy.
Yeah, that's it. And of course it's got airbags on it and it sort of snuggles into you. And that was it. I should have just chucked the rug over top of me. For a couple hours.
Why not?
Why not? Yeah. That wouldn't have taken long for, one of the like kids, old child or dog to come looking for me. She'll come, like if you're gone for too long, she comes looking for you. So, with a wet nose. So beautiful. Do you have a question, Helen, you'd like to ask?
Yeah, okay. Look. TM. TM. What's going on with
Oh.
TM?
All right, I got pull a card around this, and I got the unicorn. That's funny because that's kind of out of the middle of the deck as well. And sort of thing. So I get magics at work. Go with the flow.
No, Leanne. No.
Let go of the control. Let it happen.
I'm sick of going with the flow.
You might not have any choice in that. Is the reference I just got to that.
Oh
So
gosh.
I think you need to go with the flow.
Oh
So
gosh.
have fun with it.
I'll give you a bit of an update. So we were messaging, I don't know, about a week or so ago, and he was like, oh yeah, you know, I'll see you in October because he's away and whatever else. And I don't know how we got onto it, but he made some joke about me like going off and shagging other guys, and I was like, yeah, 100%. And he was like, is it like, oh, how often do you see this person? Like, like was asking me all these questions and was really insistent upon it. And I was like, would you care if I was? And he was like, well, no, I'm just asking. And I was like, no, but I'm asking you, like, would you care if I was?
Of course he does.
And then he was like, well, you know, if you're onto a good thing, then I imagine that I'll be given the flick. And I was like, again, would you care if you did? And he wrote back maybe, and I was like, whatever. And then I was like, babe, there's nobody else, like, you know. And then he was like, yeah, okay, haha. And I was like, no, I think he took my sarcastic response quite seriously. Like, there's genuinely nobody else. And then he like, and then we had a little bit of conversation, like where he said, you know, having someone regular would be good, but with my job, like I can't, like, you know, blah blah blah. And then I said, oh, so are you saying that you haven't shagged anybody else since like you've seen me? And he just hasn't responded, and it's been like a week or two. And I was like, mate, I know you have, because I know he doesn't lie to me. Like, I know that he
would have answered straight away.
Yeah, like he can't think of a way to not lie to me, because my answer is so direct. And it's been about a week now since I asked him. So I was like, I know you have, so you might as well just tell me that you have. Like, I don't care because we're not together, but just be honest with me. And so well, in my mind, we're in like an impasse because I won't message him because I've asked him a very, very straightforward question and he won't answer. So I'm like, all right, well, let's just let that sit there. So going with the flow is
letting it sit there.
Yes.
What's the avoidance issues for him?
I don't know.
I get major avoidance.
Yeah, I get major avoidance too, Leanne.
Literally.
Like,
but at the same time, I get he is concerned that there could be somebody else.
I get that feeling too, and I was just like, this is really weird, because I think I've said before that he's said some things that are like, you know, he's like, oh no, I'm gonna come, I'm just gonna come and see you, rather than like when he's got other meetings and stuff. And I was like, okay, that's a very different dynamic. But he's also quite guarded and secretive about his life and whatever else, and I just don't get it. But I also am very cognizant of the fact that I only like emotionally unavailable men, and if he were to turn around and say, oh yes, you know, like, let's give it a go, I'd be like, no thank you. And
to be run for the hills.
So but I just, and I've said this before and I'll keep saying it, like, I don't get him, because really he should be quite happy with what's on offer.
Maybe that's part of the challenge, part of the what draws you in.
It is because he's emotionally unavailable, because he's not, you know, like every guy, not every guy, but like a lot of the guys that are like, hey, I really like you, like, let's do this, I'll be like, well, let's see. And then they either get really angry because I'm not like, yes, I'm all in, or they, well, basically it's the same thing, they're unwilling to wait, or I'm not interested. So I don't I'm very very frustrated about him. Yes. Yes. So go with the flow. I don't
Interesting, isn't
like
it?
it.
Go with the flow.
Don't like it. I don't like it
That's out
at
of your
all.
ability. There might be
Oh,
a lesson there for you, honey.
gosh, I'm a slow learner because we've
Oh,
been playing with this lesson for what, almost
18
2
months?
years now, like
Yeah,
18
yeah.
months or
I was
so.
gonna
Like
say it's been
it's
a while.
been a while, but
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know. I don't like going with the flow.
that's
I want to
it.
know his innermost thoughts and feelings about me, Lee.
I actually feel there's quite a strong contraction. God,
Oh God,
contractions.
I
Where's
hope.
that coming from? Attraction. No, no, I feel there's a very strong attraction there, sort of thing. And, to me, if he really wanted to commit and stop the avoidance side of stuff, he would. But it's the work, it's everything else, the
Mm,
excuses. So to me, they are his safe places at the moment, sort of thing. And that's not going to be forever is the
mm,
reference I get, but I also
mm,
feel he's triggering something in you as well.
gosh. So hard. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then while I've been up here, so I've been here for about a week, like just over a week, and I've been on 4 or 5 different dates, which
yeah.
has been quite interesting.
Oh, nice.
Most have been good. The one tonight
Yeah.
was very interesting. I was just like, oh, okay. But
Interesting in an
um
interesting way.
yeah, but
I
I mean,
love
it's
it.
been good to, because I don't know many other people in Brisbane, and it's been quite nice
Yeah.
to meet new people. Actually, there is one person here that I was like, I cannot call him. That it will be a very, very bad decision on my part
Yeah.
to call him. But he messaged me. He saw me on Instagram, and he was like, "Oh, have fun in Brisbane." And I just went, "Thanks." Like I just sent him a thumbs up,
Yeah.
and I was like, "That's it. Like, I'm
Yeah.
here. If you want to catch up, like you could reach out." But he
Mm,
doesn't. So I'm gonna
that's it.
leave it at that. But it's, yeah, the
Yeah.
dating's been interesting because all these men, they're like want to take me out, and they like want to spoil me, and I'm just like, okay.
Go with it. And I also, on that other one that you said about the contacting, I got trust your instincts with that. So I
I
definitely want to
know,
be ready. Yeah.
I
Leave that
know.
door closed. So
I'm
beautiful.
very much leaving that door closed, and because I know what happened when I opened it,
Yeah.
and I also know
Mm.
that I made myself very clear that if he wants to contact me, there is so many ways that he could contact me,
Yeah.
like,
He's not
so
going to think about it.
yeah, right, like
That's
he,
it.
yeah, like there's like
Yeah. I
so
think you're
many
safe there.
ways. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm just like,
exactly.
just leave it there, because I have no doubt if I messaged him and was like, oh, let's go for a drink, like he probably would.
It'd be there.
But then,
Yeah.
yeah, but I would feel worse for it. So I was like, no,
Yeah.
just keep protecting yourself
It'd be
and
like
just
opening a can of worms again is the reference I get with
exactly.
that.
Exactly
So,
right. And
yeah.
I think he does care, and I think whatever else, but I just don't think he cares enough in the way that I want him to. So
Yeah. He's not the right one.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right, honey.
those are
Well, you
Jen's
go get yourself a
adventures.
GNT. I'm sure Roz would love you to have one for her too.
It's bucketing down with rain now. I'm just like, oh, do I go? Do I not?
Oh, it'd be worth getting wet for.
We'll see. We'll see. I'll have a look
That's
on Google
it.
Maps again just to see how far away it is.
Yeah, that's it. Do they
Yeah.
deliver? That would be the way to do it.
Yes,
Beautiful.
absolutely. All
All
right.
right. Well, you have a safe trip back and
Thank
enjoy the rest of
you.
your time up there. Good to see you.
You too. Thanks. See
All
ya.
right. See you, hun.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Well, that is the end of the. Well, we've gone over the hour once again. It goes so quickly. So I know there's a lot of comments there that I didn't get to. There is a lot of spam there that your comments get lost in it as well. So trust for those that have asked questions. I want to say trust in your instincts. Go back within, you know, the answers sort of thing in that sense as well. But know that also this energy at the moment has been stirring up a lot of stuff at the same time. So go with the flow, breathe through it, ground yourself, and it will move quite quickly. And if anybody is interested, Roz did, and I've got to find it, I think it was below the spam. I did put up the comment with the link. Here we go. Roz has shared it. Thank you, Roz, for the Facebook page. So you can either go to Roz's page or my page. You will find it in our event section that has the link, calendar links to book with Roz or myself. And we will, I think we start at 3 o'clock on Saturday in Mount Gambier, and we head back about 10 a.m. on Monday. So I think I've got one reading left, one half an hour reading left on Monday morning. So please do reach out if you're interested. Like I said, if you know somebody in the Mount Gambier area that would be interested in a reading, let them know we're coming. Like I said, we get so many messages after we get home with people disappointed that they missed us while we were there, even though we are advertising. All right, and then I'll be in Murray Bridge on the 2nd of October down at State Reserve at the little business fair down there. And I also will be doing face-to-face readings on the 29th and the 30th of October at the Body, Mind and Psychic Fair under Psychic Angels group. So I'm not actually having a stall myself. I will be working with Kerry and her team there as well. November, I'm hoping to do one day's reading in Whyalla when I have spent some time over there with my family and my daughter for my oldest daughter's birthday. So that will be coming up there if you're in that area as well. All right, take some time for yourselves. Once again, nurture you. Thank you for joining in. Certainly, if you do want to get a deck of cards, check out my website, leannewinston.com, or you can go to innersoulguidance.com.au as well. I think that's it. I've gone brain fog again. So that's all good. All right. Enjoy the rest of the week. Stay safe, stay warm, and take care of yourselves and your loved ones. Bye for now. Bye.